We just wanted to welcome you all to the 2021 graduation at MCG. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're so happy that we were able to have everyone together in one room, even amongst, still the lingering effects of COVID, but thankfully our department is vaccinated, so this is all right. So we just wanted you all to know that the entrees are coming out at the moment, and we'd like you all to be able to enjoy eating without having to try and hear things over the clinking of cutlery. So we'll commence the evening in about 15 to 20 minutes once everybody has their food in front of them and things start to roll. So please enjoy, please eat, and we'll be up here again shortly. All right.
you don't move, I'll say next or something. Uh-oh. Good. Dr. Myler, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates of the class of 2021. Louder? Okay. Okay, let me bring this down some more. Families and friends, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the 2021 Graduation Awards ceremony of the Department of Anesthesiology and Perioperative Medicine. All the family and friends with us today, and those of you who are joining us virtually, please join me in extending our warmest congratulations to all our graduates. We're here to celebrate, but it's truly a bittersweet moment because we must say goodbye to our senior residents with whom we've spent the last 3 to 4 years training and grooming into the strong professionals graduating today, but with whom we have also built lasting bonds and relationships. You will all be surely missed. But first, let me thank our faculty for their hand in shaping you into the fine anesthesiologists you are today. Despite the ever-increasing clinical demands, you still found a way to make teaching a priority. Thank you for teaching these graduates something new and fostering new learning opportunities each day. General faculty, thank you for your amazing teaching and for helping to mold these young doctors into seasoned anesthesiologists. Thank you for being dedicated clinical instructors and investing time in them. Our chronic pain and regional anesthesia faculty, you have not only imparted knowledge, but have also refined their technical skills, especially with respect to imaging and ultrasound. Your specialized care makes them a more rounded anesthesiologist. To work tirelessly to train residents while taking care of critically ill patients, and to do it with passion, flexibility, and grace, shows how deeply invested you are in teaching and nurturing our residents. Critical care and cardiothoracic faculty, thank you for providing them with independence, whilst also stepping in and providing guidance when they hit roadblocks. You have served to guide them through some very challenging times. Our pediatric faculty, thank you for providing a safe, encouraging learning environment and for always ensuring that residents were included in the clinical decision-making process and had the opportunity to be directly involved in patient care. Our high match rates into renowned pediatric anesthesia fellowships across the country are a testament to your hard work and influence. Thank you. Special thanks to Dr. Efrain Riveros, who has taken up the mantle of our Associate Program Director this past year and has done an outstanding job in this role, especially with scheduling, mentoring, remediation, and the academic mission. Thank you, Dr. Riveros. I would also like to acknowledge Dr. Ellen Basile, who chairs our Clinical Competency Committee, for incredible collaborations, intense meetings, and practical strategies to ensure that each and every one of you has gained the best possible training and education that the Medical College of Georgia can provide. Thank you for providing feedback that always helped residents learn and grow into strong clinicians. Thank you, Ellen. Dr. Sarah Cartwright. She's not with here today, but I believe she's joining us virtually. Our integrated clinical practice strategist who fosters a safer patient care environment, particularly by guiding our residents through their quality improvement projects. We thank you, Sarah. And a very special thank you to our administrator, Kelvin Mitchell. We are especially grateful for the times you have advocated for both faculty and residents to hospital administration, and the very special role you play in faculty recruitment and retention. I hope you're watching, Kelvin. Thank you. And so, thank you very much from a very grateful program director. Thank you, faculty, for giving back to the profession, for being amazing role models, and providing guidance to the next generation of anesthesiologists, and for being a reminder every day of why we chose this profession. Thank you very much. To the graduation committee, we couldn't have had this really nice graduation ceremony without your help. Thank you for this special and memorable event. Thank you so much. To our coordinators, Charles and Margaret, our research staff, Carol and Nadine, you help to keep this residency afloat with the amazing work you do behind the scenes. You are always there and have served as the pillar of this residency office. Thank you so much. For administrative staff, your display of professionalism and work ethic is an inspiration to all of us. Thank you for always being so reliable. We can always count on you to be there for us, and that is remarkable. We want to say a very special thank you to Dawn for her organization of the wellness treats set up in the break room throughout the year. Your warm hot chocolate in the winter and your cool lemonade on a hot summer day were especially appreciated. Thank you all. And to the family who are here with us today, I would like to show appreciation to all the family and friends who have provided amazing support to our graduates as they have navigated these years of training. Thank you for sharing your family members with us. We have grown to know them, love them, and really appreciate them. They are now reaping the fruits of these hard years of labor, and we are happy that you can join us today in person and virtually to celebrate their success. Their sacrifice, countless hours of hard work, and missed events would have been far more challenging without the love, support, and encouragement that you have offered throughout this process. Thank you so much, family. And now to the class of 2021. Congratulations. We, the faculty, are delighted to recognize you in your new role as colleagues and partners, and are proud of your new role as a consultant and diplomate in anesthesiology. Congratulations again. The word is far too mundane to capture what this moment actually means. I can only hope that it somehow feels bigger, coming from those of us who have witnessed your journey through residency. We are absolutely sure that you will all be successful because you have received excellent training here at Augusta. Congratulations. Early mornings, long hours in the operating room, and so many more hours studying. the daily grind of starting new rotations, making mistakes, sharing the load, and working with different attendants with different personalities. We have watched you transform from fresh-faced junior residents to mature and competent physician anesthesiologists. We saw you sacrifice, innovate, and band together as we worked extra and with extra care to treat our patients during this pandemic. As you go out into practice or fellowship, be selfless, put your patients first, work hard, innovate, and always be ethical. Contribute to the development of anesthesiology. You should be very proud of your achievements. You have grown to become accomplished anesthesiologists in your own right. So, this is a saying from an unknown writer. Sometimes we are all too quick to count down the days, and we forget to make the days count. In the past few years, many of us have formed beautiful connections that extend beyond the walls of our hospital and university, and I'm hopeful that when you look back, the time spent here at Augusta University will count. I'll hope that decades from now, you will take a look around you and smile, knowing that you have left things better than how you found them. We're going to miss each and every one of you, and we welcome you into the anesthesiology family. Congratulations again, and now the really hard work begins. So, to our chair, Dr. Stephen Myler, who happens to be our next speaker. Thank you for guiding and steering the department while advocating for our residents at the hospital level. In addition to being a remarkable anesthesiologist and leader, he's also a physician scientist who has dedicated his research efforts to the treatment of sickle cell anemia and other hemoglobinopathies. Dr. Myler joined the faculty of the Medical College of Georgia in 2002 and became a tenured professor 8 years later. In 2014, he became the fifth chairman of our department, which happens to be the oldest academic anesthesia department in the South. He was recently honored with the Z.W. Grambling Endowed Chairmanship in Anesthesiology. Continuous learning and continuous improvement are passions of his. This should come as no surprise, as he's a strong proponent of the Lean Six Sigma, a team-focused managerial approach that seeks to improve performance by eliminating waste and defects. Our residents earned the Lean Six Sigma Yellow Belt certification during their training with us, and this is an excellent first step in preparing them to be leaders as well as physician anesthesiologists. So please join me in welcoming our chairman, Dr. Stephen Myler.
Mary, thank you for these very, very, very kind words. Can you hear me? Excellent. All right, well, good evening, welcome, and thank you to each and every one of you for joining us for our graduation of our senior class of 21. This is a long tradition for any academic anesthesia department, and this event takes place every year, and every year it is the most important, the most meaningful, and the most exciting event that brings together the entire department to celebrate you, to celebrate your hard work, to celebrate your sweat and tears, the coming of age of our anesthesia learners, our residents, and our fellows. And it is really in this moment that we welcome you into this circle of independently practicing, respected, and highly knowledgeable junior colleagues in anesthesiology. So congratulations to that. This is a huge day for all of you, And I still remember it in my case as if it were yesterday. So well done, and again, congratulations. Now, when we look around in the room, there's something distinctly different from all prior years, except with the exception of last year. And in fact, we were not able to all come together in one place. And we actually, tonight, we have many more parents and families and friends joining us virtually. It is a stark reminder that we're still feeling the tenacious and albeit weakening grip of COVID-19. And as you will be looking back on your careers, you will always carry the distinction of being the pandemic class. There's no other anesthesia senior resident class in the history of anesthesia that learned and practiced under the pressures of a pandemic of this scale. There has never been another senior class that was pushed as hard against the foundation of the values that make up our profession. Dealing with your own anxieties and worries about your families and loved ones. But your foundation did not crack. You worked long and exhausting shifts, 24/7 in 2 different intensive care units. You took care of an overwhelmingly large number of very, very sick patients. You consoled their families, and all along it must have felt like practicing on quicksand as new guidelines, new rules, and new policies hit you sometimes almost on a daily basis. I think for all of us, it will take a lot more time for you and for all of us to understand the many ways in which this pandemic impacted us, and in the end, in which this pandemic also shaped us. But what I know with certainty is the fact that when this pandemic pushed you to the very edge of your physical, of your emotional, and your mental capacity, you became better doctors. You matured more quickly, and you will always be able to share a very unique and empowering story with many others as you advance in your careers. You have also learned a lot about the awe-inspiring capabilities and knowledge base of our specialty. You witnessed firsthand that anesthesiologists are the physician's physician when a crisis hits. We're uniquely trained to care for patients at the front line and provide leadership to the rest of the system. And let there be no doubt, you're not only top doctors, but you are emerging leaders. And you will be asked to lead again and again and again. And we need to take this responsibility very, very seriously and carry it not reluctantly, but with great pride. And this is a perfect segue for me to share a little bit of advice with you, a simple tool, if you will, something out of my own diary that I learned from my time with my executive coach that might help you to lead yourself to even greater resilience, greater strength, and greater fulfillment in your personal as well as in your professional life. So let me set this up by asking you whether you have been around 2 different kinds of physicians in your career so far. One who's positive and motivated and upbeat, and the other who's negative, cynical, and bitter. I think the answer is yes, right? We've all been around these different types of people and physicians. And both of them, both categories, are wearing the same white coat. They're drawing the same salary and benefits, and they're working in the same environment. But COVID taught us that we often have no control about our environment. Your future employer will frequently encounter challenges, and so will be your practice groups. The simple truth is life is and will always be difficult. So research shows that if people are being asked, do you have meaningful work? Do you have clear goals? Do you have enjoyable relationships at work? And if any of these questions bring out negative answers, unanimously, most people will blame the environment around you. Tonight, I'm putting up for you a different consideration, and I'm asking you to turn these passive questions into active questions and ask yourself a set of 6 questions on a daily basis. It takes 2 minutes, it doesn't cost any money, and it might really change your life going forward, professionally and personally. And these active questions are, did I do my best to be happy, to be fulfilled, rather than did someone else or did my environment make me happy? Did I do my best to find meaning, rather than did the world around me give me meaning? Did I do my best to be fully engaged? Did I do my best to build positive relationships? Did I set clear goals instead of asking others to do this for me? And did I do the work to progress on my professional and personal goals? The point here is that you will not always have control over your environment. Environments are plagued with challenges and shortcomings, but you have the power to put yourself in the driver's seat. You have the power to lead yourself. So, quickly back to those 2 different types of physicians. One positive, motivated, upbeat, the other negative, cynical, and bitter. Who really loses here the most? And I think we all agree that it is the one who is cynical and bitter and negative. So when you ask yourself daily these 6 questions, do I do my best to be happy, to find meaning, to be fully engaged, to build positive relationships, to set clear goals, and to make progress on my goals, who will gain the most? Certainly it will be good for your future employer. Certainly it will be good for your colleagues in your practice groups and departments, but it will be better for you. So I hope that this is going to be helpful to you. There's nothing earth-shattering about this insight, but it is difficult to do, to hold the mirror to ourselves on a daily basis and to hold ourselves accountable. But when you do stick with this simple tool, research shows that you will not only be leading successfully yourself, but others around you to a successful life and to a successful career. So go ahead and lead. Finally, I would like to thank Dr. Arthur and Dr. Riveros, our program leadership, for their dedication and support of our residency and everything that's tagged onto the residency program. I would like to thank our faculty for their dedication to our residents, for their having picked an academic career and doing everything in their power to support our tripartite mission of patient care and teaching and research. I want to thank our fabulous group of anesthetists for their generous help in supporting our teaching mission whenever asked. And a big thank you to our staff, Margaret Eakins and Charles Sportigum and Carol Dickerson and all others who helped us to put together this fabulous event tonight. So again, thank you very much and congratulations, class of 21.
Thank you so much, Dr. Myler and Dr. Arthur, for giving those very inspirational speeches. I know, having seen a few graduation ceremonies, it's not just words. I think there's real pride that goes on here at MCG, and so I think our graduates deserve, all the recognition that they're getting today. So we would like to begin our evening with the presentation of awards. We'll begin with our graduating chiefs, Dr. Sarah Hussein Saiz and Dr. Ernesta Sepulveda, who will be presenting our faculty awards.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will be starting with the Jack B. Williams Award of Excellence in Anesthesia. The Jack B. Williams Award of Excellence in Anesthesia in Education is presented by the residents to the faculty member who has best shared their concerns and their needs. This faculty member is chosen by a vote of all residents in the program. And it is Dr. Riveros.
Our second award is the Margaret B. DeVore Resident's Choice Award. This is an award presented by the graduating class to the faculty member who has best shared their concerns and addressed their needs. This faculty member is chosen by vote by the CA3 class. And the winner is Dr. Efrain Riveros.
Good thing your table's right there.
Stay on stage.
Another picture.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the resident awards. We would like to invite Dr. Kisslinger up to the stage. He'll be presenting the Robert S. Krumrin Award.
Good evening. So the Robert S. Krumrin Award is presented by the members of the graduating class to the CA1 who has most exemplified the ideal characteristics of an anesthesiologist. This resident is chosen by a vote of the CA3 residents in the program, and the winner is Julio Medina.
That was Dr. Arthur saying that she would receive it on his behalf.
Julio, if you're listening, I'll have it in my office.
So next we'll have the Director of Pediatric Anesthesia Fellowship, Dr. Basile, present the Robert D. Drips Award. Dr. Basile has been our lead in our graduation committee, and we appreciate her dedication to ensuring our graduates feel special tonight. She has navigated a second graduation through a global pandemic and deserves particular praise for once again organizing a wonderful event.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Let's see, I have a little thing to read. Okay, the Robert D. Drips Memorial Award is presented to one CA3 who consistently exceeds expectations, applies a great fount of knowledge to the care of a diverse patient population as well as to scholarly pursuits, and steadfastly adheres to high professional standards and ethical principles. The resident is chosen by the faculty, and this winner tonight is Dr. Ashish. I don't want to mispronounce the last. Ashish, come on up here. Super heavy. Yeah, it is. You got it?
Yes.
Keep that too.
Now we would like to introduce Dr. Hanley, who is one of our pediatric anesthesiologists. She's well known by many medical students as the Director of Informatics and Clerkship Program Director.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all the seniors. First thing I want to say is a thank you to everyone, faculty, residents. We had a very amazing year in the match. We kept 6 MCG graduates who will be starting as interns. That's been a really good thing, and they wouldn't have happened with everyone's interaction with the medical students. So the Resident Education Award is presented to a resident who in the education committees feels has mentored the medical students as they rotate on their anesthesia elective and their critical care electives. The students rotating on the service have expressed that this resident stood out most in mentoring them during their rotations. It was Julio Medina, so he will get 2 awards when he stops by Margaret's office.
We're really loving the double recipients tonight. Okay. So now we would like to invite yet another of our pediatric faculty, Dr. Munoz, to present the Quality Improvement Award.
So the Quality Improvement Award is awarded to a resident who completed and presented a QI project that the faculty feels best contributed to improving systems and processes in our program. It's a pleasure to me to award this to Sarah Sykes.
Yes, Dr. Arthur told me to present it. Thank you.
Okay, the IT Excellence Award will be presented by our new Assistant Program Director, Dr. Riveros.
Thank you.
Good. It's fine. It feels fine.
So the IT Excellence Award is presented to residents who have achieved a top 1% score on the ABA in training examination. So this time there are 3 winners: Dr. Michael Beshara, Dr. Ashish Sakarpe, and Dr. Miguel Plaza. Thank you. Picture.
Take it with you.
Thank you.
I may say something. These 2 gentlemen have done it well. Ashish has done it twice in a row, and Michael a perfect score each year. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but these guys are amazing.
So last amongst the awards tonight is the Patient Advocacy and Critical Care Award. We'd like to invite the chair of our department, Dr. Stefan Myler, to the stage to present this award. Oh, okay. I'll just get down there.
So it is really my honor to present a new award to a senior resident today. In March of this year, the Faculty Executive Committee of our department voted unanimously to create the Dr. Manuel Castellana Patient Advocacy Award in Critical Care to honor Dr. Castellana's many contributions to critical care, and especially his compassion and his advocacy for patients. Unfortunately, Dr. Castellana is unable to be with us tonight for the inaugural presentation of this award, but he wanted me to share with you that he had a sudden illness which kept him at the hospital for one day, but he is doing fine, he's feeling better, and he wanted me to tell all of you that it is nothing serious and that he will soon be back to work. So, the recipient of this award is selected by the critical care faculty of the Department of Anesthesiology and Perioperative Medicine and the SICU nursing staff. The Manuel Castellana Patient Advocacy Award in Critical Care goes to a clinical anesthesia resident who demonstrated exceptional selflessness, humility, and competence in the care of the critically ill, offered a strong voice in support of the patient's needs and rights, taking into account their medical background and personal values, provided unwavering emotional support to their patients, their families, and survivors, rejected the status quo, and inspired change to advance the safety and health of their patients, and was always guided by the foundational values enshrined in the Hippocratic Oath. This year, this inaugural award goes to Dr. Rafael Ramirez. Come up here.
You took our paper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miriam, it's okay. There we go.
There we go.
Not a fit. Okay. You have one too?
No, I just grabbed one.
Okay.
What are we on?
Those awards were well received. Everyone absolutely deserves what they've gotten this year, and we're very proud of our graduates, those that have received and those that have just gone through the long haul with us. So now, family and friends, we would like to welcome my apologies. We would still like to have the graduating fellows come to the stage. So for the chronic pain fellows, we would like to have Dr. Dua appear on stage for us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all the graduates on this momentous day. I'm going to start with the absentee, Devin. Dr. Devin Antonovich, that's him. Just a little bit briefly about him. He's from Manhattan, New York. He holds undergraduate degrees in biology, psychology, and neuroscience from the College of Charleston. Is that what's written? Yeah. He graduated medical school from St. George's University with high honors. He's completed his residency at MUSC, where he published research on STEMS. After completion of his pain fellowship, Dr. Antonovich is joining a private practice group in Lexington, South Carolina. We wish him all the best in his career. Well, he's not here, but all right. Next, second and final fellow, Dr. Karan Pal Singh. Come along. So he did his internship in general surgery from Columbia University Medical Center and his anesthesiology residency from New York Presbyterian Brooklyn Methodist Hospital in New York. Come along. Before moving to the United States, he was an attending anesthesiologist in a tertiary care hospital in India. He also has worked in Middle East and Kuwait in United Arab Emirates. Dr. Singh has more than 50 publications and presentations to his credit. He's a very dedicated physician, and he takes feedback very seriously to improve upon his shortcomings. He used to stay late in the afternoons to take care of patients and charge, so much so that he sacrifices lunches and dinners on numerous occasions, which is very evident now that you can tell. But jokes apart, Dr. Singh has great empathy and compassion for pain patients. And after completion of his pain fellowship, he's joining Cheshire Medical Center, Dartmouth, Hitchcock Keene, New Hampshire, as an anesthesiologist and a chronic pain physician. We wish him all the best for his future endeavors. Dr. Singh.
Good evening to all of you. I would like to thank Department of Anesthesia, Dr. Myler, Dr. Arthur, other faculty and staff for having us in this graduation ceremony. Last year when I completed my anesthesia residency, there was no ceremony because of this COVID. And now, so it is really nice to be part of at least one ceremony. So I joined this department in July last year, and time has passed quickly. This is basically because I had a very, very good atmosphere in my department, and I must thank Dr. Dua for making this stay very pleasurable. He is a very good teacher when he is teaching, and a very close friend when he is talking to you. You will not feel any pressure, and I especially thanks for this. And after that, I enjoyed so much that I am really slightly sad that I will leave this department. I will definitely miss that. But on the other hand, I am happy that this is the end of my formal trainings, which started way back in 1996. So I will start a new chapter in my life. So at this time, I would like to congratulate my other colleagues who are graduating and for the successful completion of this special chapter in their life, and I wish good luck for their future career. Thank you very much.
Do the photos turn out with this bright background?
It will, but probably not if you're sitting right.
Okay. Should we go down here, maybe?
All right, pictures will not. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so now we would like to have Dr. Kumar come to the stage to introduce our critical care fellows.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations to all the graduates. I know it's a lot of hard work for the last 3-4 years. And also congratulations to our fellows. I'm sure this will be a new journey ahead after this day today, so I wish you all good luck. So let me start with our fellows. So first is Dr. Brian Rankin. As a surprise, I think Dr. Brian Rankin came to us as an unexpected child. He is somebody who I never thought of that he will be doing a critical care fellowship with us. But it was a very, very nice surprise, and I'm so thankful that Brian joined to our program, because as Dr. Myler mentioned before, because of the pandemic, this was probably the worst time in our life as intensivist, but also it provided the best training that we could ever imagine. Not only in patient care, but also handling the stress, the ethics, like taking care of the family, and
communicating with them and dying patients. It was not easy. But the way Brian handled it, it was phenomenal. He was there all the time, he took the lead, and sometimes I felt like maybe he never gets tired. I will also thank his wife, Jess, for providing him awesome support. I think he won't be doing all this without her. And as he said in his pamphlet, it's like his future goal says abide. So that means abide by his wife. So, Brian, please come on stage.
That's awesome.
He's a person of multiple talents. One thing I noticed, he's wonderful storyteller. He can tell you the story, which is very boring with a lot of excitement, and it will become like you will be hearing him for whole night without any problem. So I'm sure he's gonna be an awesome dad with lullabies for his kid, which he's becoming dad soon.
That's absolutely right.
So I would like to join all of you and thank Brian for his future endeavors and future career.
Thank you, Dr. Kumar. Y'all go get a drink. I know you seniors stopped listening to me a long time ago, but if I can tell a story, I just real quick. I had this conversation with a gentleman earlier this week. Interesting, very interesting guy, and he told me this story. He said, you know, when I was young, I had about 40 brothers, sisters, cousins, everything. I'm thinking to myself, 40? What the heck? He had 40 sisters, cousins. He goes, yeah, I got to the point where I had to go to the roof just to get a breath of fresh air. I'm thinking, where do you live? Did you actually have to go to the roof to get a breath of fresh air? And he starts telling me stories that, yeah, you know, and in the middle of all that, it's really hard to kind of stand out on your own. Sure, you got 40 brothers, sisters, cousins, family members. It's really hard to stand out. It makes complete sense. And he said, and somewhere along the line, somebody came in and just saw me reading, saw me studying, and go, what? You know, maybe it was the anatomy pictures on the wall, and they said, you look like you're going to be a doctor. And he took that moment, and I think he was young, maybe a young boy at the time. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor. And so he goes into this process of learning to become a doctor, and he has to take some kind of entrance exam or maybe a prep exam. And he describes this. He goes, I didn't know one question on that test. It got to the point where I started doing little like parallelogram, just doodling. You've done that? Like, I've had plenty of tests like that. Maybe you guys, I don't know, it's fun. But he starts telling me I didn't know any of these exam answers. And obviously he failed, and he failed this exam. And he comes back, and he's talking to his father at the time, and he says, you know what, let me try again. Let me just try again. And he moved out from the house that he was going to the roof to get a breath of fresh air, and he goes to a city that he is completely unfamiliar with to do a training program to be able to get into medicine. And he does this training program. And he is by himself, and he describes it. Yeah, I walked in, I had a free place to stay. It was awesome. It had water. No electricity, no lights, but it had water. And I'm thinking to myself, what on earth? He doesn't even describe having a bed to sleep on. And he focused on himself, and he focused on the things that he thought were important, and he found his way on his own, and he crushed that exam. And he became a physician. And later, he became Dr. Castrosano's first critical care resident. And that is the man standing right behind me. So literally, to be in the same breath with Dr. Kumar is one of the more incredible experiences of my life. This guy, when I say that he leads with a humble leadership, you all have probably no idea what that means, but it is so true. He loves you all so much. He does so much for you all, and I cannot thank you enough, Dr. Kumar. You're an absolutely amazing individual, and thank you very much. And to my wife, you're 6 months pregnant and you're still hot.
I'm so sorry. I warned you.
I think that the room deserves a round of applause for enduring that story.
All right. It's my esteemed pleasure to introduce our next critical care fellow, Dr. Max Bursey. Dr. Max Bursey was our first anesthesia emergency medicine critical care fellow. This is a 2-year fellowship program, and he is with us for 2 years. As I mentioned earlier, the critical care experience this last year and 2 was not easy. It was truly exceptional. And Max took it to a very high level. He led to multiple task force, especially COVID task force in the hospital, including the COVID airway management task force and so many others, to lead from in the front without any fear of managing critical COVID patients. I remember one time when I was working with him in the ICU and we had a patient with COVID and suddenly she collapsed. And we had to go in the patient room and intubate. But he had no anxiety as such and managed the patient so well. And that was the time when we had no idea what we are doing. It was very initial part of COVID management, where there was no guideline of airway management as well. Max has also done phenomenal job in telemedicine and saved a lot of patients in rural Georgia. And he's man of multiple talents. I don't know, you can see he loves to do gardening. He has served in military before. And we are fortunate that after finishing his fellowship, he will be continuing with us at Augusta University as a first emergency medicine ICU faculty. This is phenomenal, and I think he is the pioneer of setting up this new ED critical care, and that will save our patients and improve patient quality as we move forward. So please join me in, before that, unfortunately Max could not be here, and the reason he's not here because he's serving people in Alaska. And I envy him. This is probably the best time to be in Alaska, although you're serving patients. But we all like to congratulate him and wish him good luck for his future endeavor. And also, I would like to have Miss Margaret Eakins on stage with me. This fellowship program won't survive without her. So if she can take the to be honest, I don't know what I do as a fellowship director. She does all the work.
All right. Lastly, for our fellows, we have our Pediatric Anesthesia Fellow, for which we would like to invite Dr. Basile to the stage.
I apologize, we don't have a picture. And actually, this is gonna, oh, thank you, yes we do. Dr. Osama El-Azuni is unfortunately not gonna be able to be with us tonight. He's actually completing an away rotation at the University of Oklahoma. He turns out he is our very first graduate, so we're super excited about that. And he plans to, after graduation, actually return to Qatar. He's taken a job there, and hopefully we'll be practicing pediatric anesthesia for quite some time. We're very excited about it. And I want to give a shout out to Dr. Bello. Where is he? In the house. He's going to be joining us in 2 weeks as our next Peace Fellow. And I actually want to take a quick second to say congratulations to all of the graduates in here. And I want to take another second. There's a lot of mothers and fathers in here right now. And from one parent to another, from the bottom of my heart, I want you, mom and dads, to know you did a really good job. You did an awesome job. And I think I do know it in my heart how proud you are tonight, and you really should be.
So friends and family, we'd like to move on and welcome Dr. Akbar Haraker to the stage to introduce each of our resident graduates. As each graduate comes to the stage, we invite each of them to give a short thank you to those that they would like to highlight in their lives.
We'll figure out the order. All right, hello everyone. My name is Akbar Haraker. I think the order is the same as the one in here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna present them all in the same order that's in your binders. First of all, I want to congratulate all the graduates. I worked with them when I was a resident, and they were CA1s at that time. And I saw them grow through that entire residency, and then I came back as faculty, and I've seen them grow through this time as well. And honestly, the way I benchmark people is if I would let them put me to sleep for anesthesia, and each one of these graduates, I would let them put me to sleep for anesthesia. So I'm really proud of all of them. I'm going to start with the first one, Dr. Bello. And Dr. Bello, I met initially when I was a resident over here as well. And the two things I remember with Dr. Bello is he's always got this, I got this attitude. You know, you put him into the middle of anywhere, and he's just like, you know what, Akbar, I got this, man. So he's amazing in the OR. He's always working with a smile. He's always very calm in the toughest situations. And I think he's going to make a fantastic anesthesiologist. So Dr. Bello, please come up on stage. He is going to be joining us, as Dr. Basir mentioned, in 2 weeks.
All right, good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to thank the anesthesia department, Dr. Myler, Dr. Arthur, Dr. Riveros, Dr. Basile, and all of the faculty, really, for giving me the opportunity to train at this outstanding program. Thank you for all the efforts you have invested in me and my classmates to get us to this point. I want to thank my parents, who unfortunately can't be physically present here tonight, but are watching this from home. I just want to take a couple of seconds to dedicate a few words in Spanish for them. So, mamá, papá, sé que me están viendo en este momento. Gracias por todo su apoyo y acompañarme en cada paso de este camino. Siempre los tengo presentes. And lastly, to the most special person in my life, my wife, Gabby. Thank you for supporting me each day, never letting me lose hope, and never stop believing in me. Thank you.
The most fans in the live chat. Everyone is giving you go Bello. Okay, thank you.
All right, so the next person we have coming up is Dr. Bishara. So if you had to describe Dr. Bishara in one word, that word would have been intense. Okay, so Dr. Bishara is, as you guys saw, an absolute overachiever. He has given his echo boards while he's in residency, and no matter what you do to him, he's just like, hit me, man. Come on, give me more. Like, I'm like, hey, there's a case tomorrow, patient has an EF of 1%, you know, he's like, that's it? Anything else? And I'm like, yeah, he has diabetes, hypertension, whatever. He's like, bring it on, man, I got this. So, Dr. Bishara, thank you for being so awesome. Please come up, get your diploma, and keep overachieving. Off note, Dr. Bishara will be going to a double fellowship. He's going to be going for first a cardiothoracic fellowship, and then he's going to be going to Mass General Hospital for a critical care fellowship as well. Awesome. Thank you. after Dr. Mara?
Let him say a few words and then we'll take it.
I thought I would have died as a resident, but I made it. So, thank you, Dr. Arthur, for choosing me for this residency program. I'm really grateful for this chance. And thank you, Dr. Averis, for all the mentorship and support through the years. And I would like to thank, of course, all faculty members for their guidance and support. And yeah, I made it. Thank you.
Is Dr. Epps in the house? Nope. So Dr. Epps is not here, but congratulations to him. If you're listening online, Thomas, it was a pleasure working with you, and best luck for your future endeavors. All right, so next we have Dr. Green. So Dr. Green is a man of few words. Okay. But honestly, so we try to give a Resident of the Month award every month, and last month, although he wasn't officially chosen, we sent out a bunch of emails to different people, different departments to try to get some feedback. And one of the feedbacks we got for Dr. Green was that he's a very efficient and competent doctor and deserves to get recognized for his contributions. And honestly, I completely agree with that. Even though he's a man of few words, he does do fantastic anesthesia. Congratulations, Dr. Green. We'll have you upset.
Hey everyone, I'd like to thank my family and friends, all the residents here, faculty, staff. It's been a long 3 years, but I think we all feel a lot more confident and ready to take on our challenges. We really couldn't have done it without all of you. It means a lot to us. Even if we may not mention it much, you mean a lot to all of us. Thank you.
Alrighty, so next we have Dr. Hansen. So Dr. Hansen, actually, we got really lucky with Dr. Hansen because we swept him away from an EM residency. And, he fit right in. So we got an EM resident and we converted him to an amazing anesthesiologist. Dr. Hansen is a family man. He juggles his family with his work. He does it amazingly. He's a man of many talents, and I don't know how many of you know, but he does woodworking as well, and it's amazing what he does with the woodworking. So his only talent is not anesthesia, but he does anesthesia beautifully. He is going to be going to back to Utah, I believe. Is that true, Jeff? Kingman. Okay. And over there, he said he's just going to sit by the pool and enjoy life when he's not giving anesthesia. Come on, Jeff. You deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you to all my fellow residents for sticking with me through this wonderful adventure. Those who are still going to follow behind, good luck. You can do it. I did it. You can do it. Thank you to all the faculty, and thank you for taking that leap of faith upon me to let me join this residency. I appreciate that. I'm glad I went to anesthesia. Thank you. And most of all, I just want to say thank you to my wife and my kids. Like I said, I'm a family man, and I love them all. I wouldn't have made it without them, especially my wife. So thank you very much. I know you're somewhere else right now. I love you. So thank you very much. I appreciate this opportunity.
All right. We'll miss you.
All right, next we have Dr. Leonard. I was talking to Dr. Leonard earlier, and he mentioned, please don't call me Leonard by the first name. And the reason being that initially when he came to residency, I would never call him Lyndon. I would always call him Leonard for some reason. And he'd be like, that's not my name, that's my last name. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It took me about a year to figure it out, but I got there eventually. Lyndon is extremely friendly. He's always willing to learn, and he's always willing to help out. It's always been a pleasure to have him, whether it's in the ICU, in the OR. And in fact, we loved having him so much that he's going to be staying on with us this July, and he's going to be one of our colleagues in the Department of Anesthesia. Come up, Lyndon.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I just want to give a quick thank you. I would like to thank my family, especially my parents, for all the support and encouragement that they've given me throughout these difficult years. I want to say thank you for my niece. She took time from her busy schedule to come and be a part of this and celebrate with me, and I want to thank her for coming. I would also like to thank Dr. Arthur and anyone else who had a role in ranking me, that I got the opportunity to be a part of this program, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you for liking me during the interview. I'm just forever in debt for the opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Myler, for readily giving me the opportunity to join on to continue to learn and grow here with my Augusta family. He didn't even question it. He was just like, Lyndon, go home, celebrate, you have a job. And I was like, okay. And then lastly, I want to thank God for bringing me this far on this journey and bringing me through to this new chapter in my life. So, thank you.
Alrighty, so you know, it's a very well-known fact that women are the more superior being, right? And I think Andrea demonstrates that flawlessly. So just not going through residency, which is a grueling residency itself, Andrea had a baby, Diego, who's wonderful, amazing, super cute, and she went through residency without a hitch. She's graduating on time, she's doing everything like a superstar, and she's a great friend, she's always very reliable, and she's a super mom. So congratulations, Andrea. Come up.
Thank you, everyone. I will always be grateful for this amazing opportunity of becoming an anesthesiologist. Thank you to all the faculty for helping me become the physician I am today. And I would like to thank my parents and my brother as well, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. I would like to share a few words in Spanish for them. Mamá, papá, Carlos, os quiero mucho. Gracias por vuestra ayuda a pesar de la distancia. Sé que pronto nos podremos volver a ver y podréis conocer a Diego y podremos celebrarlo. And thank you to my amazing husband for always being there, for being my support throughout residency. And thank you to my son Diego for bringing so much joy to our lives. I love you guys so much. Os quiero mucho. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Ahmed, you're up next. Well, so Dr. Ahmed here, he struggled to get here because he started a little late, but once he got here, he really made it count. I still remember when I was a senior resident, his first question was, okay, I'm a little late with residency, but how can I catch up? And I said, well, you have almost a month-long vacation. He's like, okay, I'll give it up. So he has a crazy amount of dedication, and he is always willing to learn. He's always willing to ask questions, even to the point where sometimes if I'm trying to round for like 2 hours, it become 3 hours because he asks so many questions. But he's always willing to learn and go the extra mile. So thank you for being awesome, Ahmed. Come up.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for this opportunity and my family back home for staying up so late and still watching. Mama, Baba, Hamma, Maram, they mean the world to me, and Teta, of course, my grandma. Just FYI, Michael forgot to thank his family, so thank you, Mom, sister, and brother, and little baby. We really love you. Sorry about that, he didn't mean to. All right, moving on. The first question Dr. Arthur asked me in the interview on February 6, 2017, why do you guys always win against us in the African Cup, but you always fail to go to the World Cup? I don't have an answer for that, I'm sorry, but for some reason she decided to choose me. I'm very grateful for that, and to wait 3.5 months while I'm struggling to get my visa, and we made it on the other side, and thank you very much for that. And above all, my amazing wife, I love you with all my heart. And I would like to say a very special thank you for Dr. Dubin for the stairs and the machine learning and everything that you asked us to do. Dr. Veers, Dr. Arthur, Dr. Myler, everyone from the faculty. And a very special thank you for Michael Bashara, because he was one of the biggest reasons that I feel accomplished in this residency. Every time I would ask him to go and play basketball, he would be like, okay, that's fun, but let's do True Learn instead. So that was the beginning of our sad friendship, but we made it. So thank you for always motivating me to learn more, do more. You're a great friend and a great brother, and we'll be around. Don't worry, I will come to New York for you. All right, thank you, everyone.
Alrighty, so also off note, Dr. Emma is going to be joining us as faculty in a couple of months as well. So next we have Dr. Ramirez. So as far as Dr. Ramirez is concerned, his racquetball skills are probably a little questionable. However, his anesthesia skills are not. Rafa is fantastic in the OR. In fact, we have run the board together too many times. He actually enjoys running the board, which I don't know why, but he does a great job at it. He's a man of many talents. He can do photography. He does amazing photography. He tries to play some racquetball as well. Sometimes loses. But also, honestly, if I was in a crisis and I needed one resident with me, it would be Rafa Ramirez, because he's really awesome under pressure, and that's what it takes to be a great anesthesiologist. Come on, Rafa.
All right, so I didn't have anything really prepared, but I just wanted to thank my faculty. Whenever I got into any of those complex cases, high pressure cases, they put their trust in me, and I know that's very difficult. And they did it without question, and that's one of the reasons that I enjoy my training here. I'm also very grateful for Dr. Riveros and Dr. Myler. They have been my mentors. And I hope that in my future career I can make them proud. I'm also thankful for my beautiful wife that's right there. She is starting this journey as I'm finishing it, and I know she'll do great. And last but not least, thank you to my family. They're watching me. Without them, none of this would be possible. Thank you.
Dr. Sakarpi. Well, I think the award said most of it with Dr. Sakarpi. He really is truly a fantastic anesthesiologist. So Dr. Sakarpi came to us, I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. It is Sakarpi, right. Came to us fully trained, amazing anesthesiologist even to start with, and then, but once he got into the OR, he was extremely down to earth. And when you worked with Ashish, you truly felt like you were working with a colleague. He's always very calm in the OR. He's very, very collected. He talks to the patients. He talks to everyone in a very, very mature way. And honestly, I feel like we've taken someone who is great. Well, I don't want to take the we don't want to take the credit. He's someone who came in to us as someone who is great, and he's become absolutely amazing as an anesthesiologist. So, congratulations, Ashish.
Thank you, Arthur. Good evening, everyone. First of all, let me thank Dr. Arthur, Dr. Myler for giving me this glorious opportunity to be here to train at this beautiful program. I would like to thank my parents who unfortunately could not be here, but special thanks to my brother and my sister-in-law. They're stuck with me, have guided me, and have been my inspiration. I would like to thank them very much. Thank you to Margaret and Charles for keeping us in line. Margaret, very sweet lady, but she carries the whip. Thank you very much for all your support. And lastly, thank you to my dear wife, Jasmine. First of all, for bearing with me as a junior resident, and now second time as a senior resident. Thank you very much. Love you.
Alrighty, we got.
Akbar, you can stay with us on faculty.
That's right. Oh, that's true. Okay, so excited to announce that Dr. Sakarpi will be staying on with us as faculty after he comes back from his glorious fellowship in cardiac thoracic anesthesia. Alrighty, we're moving on to the Chiefs. So Ernesto has a fire, okay, and he's taken that fire and he's truly led from the front. You know, the first time I met Ernesto, he was a surgery resident. He wanted to come in, do anesthesia, and you know, I spoke to him about why he wants to come here and do anesthesia and everything, and he really was passionate about it. But he always had that surgical mentality, and when he got here, he utilized it to be an awesome chief, an awesome you know, leader. And honestly, I'd say one thing about Ernesto: he acts very tough from the outside, but he's really soft on the inside.
Thank you, Akbar, for those kind words. First of all, I want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, Christy, Jonah, Sarah. Without you, none of this would be possible. The attendings that have really brought me here: Roberto, Gustavo, Sebas, and Igor, Ana. Thank you all for teaching me everything that I know. And because of you guys, I feel confident in doing what I will be doing, happy for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Alrighty. So, I don't know where Justin is.
We're taking the chief picture.
Okay. But if anyone can find Justin in the meantime outside.
Is he outside?
He's probably on the golf course. So, Dr. Smith, honestly, when he's not practicing anesthesia, I feel like he's probably on the golf course. He's well known for having the thickest accent that we have, but we all love him for it. And honestly, Justin came to us after doing an internal medicine residency, and you can really see it in his practice, where he always has a wholesome approach to patients. This is his second residency, and he's a brilliant physician. And honestly, to go through one residency and to go through a second residency again from the start takes a lot of patience and really takes a lot of perseverance and passion. And Justin has shown that throughout. And you will do great when you get into private practice. So congratulations, Justin. It's been a pleasure having you here.
I don't know. I don't really have much to say. I mean, I guess just going on a limb, I mean, people that sound like me from the place I'm from really don't grow up to be like physicians. It's definitely humbling, and I really don't know how all this happened. I'm super thankful for the opportunity to be an anesthesiologist, and yeah, just thanks everybody. So.
Alrighty, last but not the least, Dr. Syke. Is this last? I think so. Okay. So, you know, the first time I met Zara, she was in her ICU rotation, and she was an intern, just learning the ropes and everything. And she's standing there, and she's trying to take care of this patient. And I said, "What's wrong with this patient?" And she said, "Well, the patient's septic, and I'm trying to get ready to put in a central line and A-line and all that stuff." And I said, "Where's the senior resident?" She's like, "Oh, he's asleep." And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's just like, "Well, he's not coming out, but I'm just gonna, you know, go for it." And she showed the confidence at that point and has throughout shown the confidence in her residency. Zara started off, you know, working really hard as a junior resident, although she would never really push the bed because every time she would leave the OR, there'd be multiple people coming to help her push the bed. But then eventually, I guess she learned to push the bed, eventually, you know, did great, became a chief resident, has been an awesome chief resident, really cares about her colleagues, and is going to be a fantastic pediatric anesthesiologist in the future. Congratulations, Zara.
I'd like to start out by thanking the faculty who helped train me into the physician I am today. If it wasn't for all of your guys' hard work, effort, I wouldn't be here in the pediatric anesthesiologist I'm going to be. Special thanks to the pediatric department, who I worked so closely with and enjoyed my time. You guys truly helped groom me into the future physician I'm going to be. Also the main faculty who helped show me the adult side, and which I also love as well. Thank you to my co-residents who became my family in the past 4 years. I couldn't have done it without you guys. My family, especially my mother, who I've learned so much from and is a wonderful role model. And I'm really thankful for you. My family, my in-laws, my mother-in-law who also came. And because of the count, she made the cut. My father-in-law's watching virtually. And finally, thank you to Stephen, my husband, who's been with me from day one. He's truly supported me through everything, and he chose the easy life, being a dentist, thought everything was gonna be smooth, came here in residency and was with me every second, every time, and no matter what I needed, he was here for me. Thank you.
So that concludes most of our events tonight. We do want to have a heartfelt farewell from our chiefs. So will Zara and Ernesto please come up to the stage?
First of all, congrats to everyone. And now, COVID-19. Neither of us could have ever imagined that to our growing list of responsibilities, we would have to add navigating a pandemic. From masks to endless calls with our relentless leader, Dr. Arthur. Our days, nights, and even dreams were filled with bats and hazmat suits. For those of you going into ICU, we're sorry. Nevertheless, our unique experiences definitely made us stronger, as individuals and as a whole. Not only did we grow on the personal level, but facing these challenges grew us and made us closer together. As classmates and as people. From Zara and I, we thank you. We know it was most definitely not easy. Whatever the institution threw our way, we faced and we rose up to the challenge.
We want to take this opportunity to thank the Department of Anesthesia, its leadership, Dr. Arthur, Dr. Myler, Dr. Basile, and Dr. Riveros. Thank you. Thank you for navigating us through these perilous waters and bringing us safely to shore and beyond. To all the faculty, we are here today because of your dedication, teaching, and faith in us. Dr. Arthur, you became a mother to us over the past 4 years, and especially this year, with all of our phone calls that we did with you. Dr. Riveros, thank you for always having your office doors open and letting us come and talk to you. Dr. Basile, thank you for showing us what a true role model you are to all of us. And Dr. Myler, thank you for always being there and advocating for us. You guys have all guided us from our intern year, and now here we are as anesthesiologists. Also, Margaret, Charles, and Carol, words cannot express how thankful we are for the both of all of you. You have supported us since day one. Having you guys to fall back on, especially during our chief year, helped us immensely. We will miss you. We will miss you all. Thank you, Carol, Angie, Dawn, Sharon, Robin, Tanisha, Tashika, for always being there for us, especially all the candy you guys had. There's a lot of cavities, probably. Nadine, our medical writer, we appreciate you always helping us proofread articles, helping us with our CVs and fellowship applications. Calvin, the money man, thank you for working hard to make our wellness events happen. What you do behind the scenes does not go unnoticed or unrecognized.
Once again, on the personal level, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Christy, Sarah, and Jonah. Without your support through these long years, I really wouldn't have been able to do this. Roberto and Elcio, I know you guys are watching, I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you to my friends, my family, thank you for everything. Thank you for all the times that I relied on you guys and the support you provided me. And thank you to Steven, who always helped me anytime I had a question with the computer when I was making the schedule or I had any technical issues.
So with you, the Anesthesia graduating class of 2021, who have been through so much, remember we have had the opportunity to shape the future. All of this studying, volunteer hours, extracurricular activities, and personal sacrifices have prepared you for this very day. Never stop learning, never stop asking questions, and never forget that our field is an art as well as a science. It is practiced by doctors who bring it to the bedside along with their humanity, care, and concern. And we are proud to call most of you our fellow gas passers.
Thank you. All right, thank you everybody. So now we'd like to give special recognition to some of our members of the graduation committee. To start with, it'll be Dr. Arthur. Dr. Arthur, our program director, thank you so much for your continued patience in all of us and trust. Words cannot express how thankful we are for you. This is from the residents. Next, Dr. Basile, who has led on our graduation committee since she came. Without her, these events wouldn't be possible. Thank you also for opening the doors to the pediatric world to most of us. Out of 13 of us this year, 4 went into pediatric anesthesia.
Next, Dr. Bailey, one of our newest additions to the department and one of the ones that we are most proud to have. She has been relentless in teaching in the OR from everything. From echo, IVs, she does it all. Dr. Bailey, and ECMO as well. Thank you, Dr. But thank you, Dr. Bailey, for everything you do for us. All right, Dr. Bailey.
She's the one that has a photo wall we all got to use tonight too.
In the middle?
Yes, of course.
All right, next, Carol. Carol, thank you for always being there for us. Anytime we have any question and with supplies, technology questions, scheduling questions, questions regarding budget, you're there for us. Thank you so much for everything.
Next is, oh, Margaret, you know it's you. With the whip, you put us into shape, but we need it. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Out of the bottom of my heart, honestly, thank you.
Finally, Charles. Thank you. Charles joined us recently. As we became new chiefs, we also had Charles. Charles learned the ropes while we were as well. Charles always has our back no matter what, and is always there for us. So we want to give special recognition to you as well, Charles.
He's always the softie.
He's the softie and we need it.
So as our ceremony concludes tonight, we wanted to have recognition for a couple of our faculty members who have been here for quite a long time who are leaving us this year, Dr. Rizzo and Dr. Halliburton. If there's one thing that these two physicians share other than their departure date, is that they're both unshakable physicians. Both of them are very, very competent and very, very collected in the OR. Dr. Rizzo has been with us for a number of years and is an institution to MCG, and we're going to be very sad to see him go. He honestly does the work of multiple physicians every single day. Per his words, he is going to be with his wife, which is a great goal. Dr. Halliburton also has been described just in this last week by peers of ours as the archetypal anesthesiologist, in that he is never shaken by anything that is in front of him and is never afraid to take on any endeavor. So we wish them both our heartfelt wishes, and we're going to miss them dearly from this institution. So we hope you're watching, and if not, then we'll let you guys know in the hallways. All right. Lastly, we also wanted to give our final word of thanks to Kelvin, who is not here tonight, unfortunately. The man that is always advocating for us and always trying to give us the best for our events, and who made this possible for us and works closely with our graduation committee. And we'd like you all, or like to thank you all for being here tonight. Really, it is such a difference than last year, being able to just have our friends and family around us and being able to really celebrate our accomplishments. It is very much a difficult endeavor that we've all been through. It's something that brings us together, being through these tough times, also amplified by, things that were not foreseen. And so heartfelt gratitude and congratulations to everyone in this room. So thank you all. The last little bit that we have for you tonight, if everyone wants to look under their chairs, you may find that you have a card underneath your chair, and that would give you a little gift from tonight. So if you want to take a look right now, under your chairs. Stuck to the bottom. There's a lot of physicians in this room. I expect you to figure it out. Yeah? For those of you who have a card in your hands, lift them up. Ooh, Dr. Bailey just dropped hers. Okay, just kidding. All right. So for those of you that have a card, you get the gift of our centerpiece tonight that you can take home, some fresh flowers to freshen up your place. Dr. We didn't have flowers. It's probably under that chair. Okay. I think we're done. That's it. Okay. Thank you all again, and please enjoy the evening. Enjoy your.
It's picture time. The graduates with their diplomas.
Yeah.
Come back here for pictures.
If we could have all of the graduates come up to the front of the room with their diplomas, we'd love to take a group photo. So that's all graduates with their diplomas, please. Okay, let's turn this off. Yes. Birthday consolation. There you go. Yes.
All right, everybody. Get off.
What are we doing, sir?
Group picture.
The others. Are they coming? Ashish, come on. Pictures. Who else? Ahmed? Ahmed. He used to be bigger, so we scaled it down. Yeah.
Oh, really? They were? They were.
That's right. Do you mind if the other side? Where's Andrea?
Why is Lynn behind?
Where's Jeff?
Not only very smart, but so handsome.
There's a photo booth, right? Yes. So, if there are any family members who want to take pictures with the grads, please. We do want to
And it's exactly what we said. That's exactly what happened.